Hello everyone, Torin here with another video. We're diving back in. This is war number 4. Let's get on into it. So, as y'all that have been watching the videos know, I've been a huge fan of the This Is War series that Falconshield has been putting out, and really Falconshield as a whole, kind of in general as a band. I've liked a lot of their style with, and I'm hoping I pronounce this right, Freljord. I'm hoping that's pronounced right. Uh, if it is, I'm getting some very strong kind of Nordic vibes there, so I'm very interested. This could very well be right up my alley because I do like a lot of kind of the sea shanty style and a little bit more of your Viking metal, quote unquote, Windrose, for example. So I'm very interested to see what this brings. If it's as good as I'm hoping, it very well could be our second 9. But let's get into this. Oh, I was expecting the beat drop there. No beat drop yet. Okay.
Freljord must act onto my design. All who witness must bow to the queen of rhyme. One hit and I pierce through your frozen heart. Stopped cold, you were doomed from the very start. Hot shot through the air and you're in my sight. Swift volleys, they flow through the frigid night. I do hope
The
that
text here almost reminds me of like Borderlands.
Flash down by killer frost. My control is precise, thus my aim is true. Every fiber of my being seeks to shatter you. Look high, it's death flying through the sky. Despite my crown, I'm an avenger with a hawk eye. I am the strength of the nation, I'm the emissary. I will unite this land by any means necessary. My future's unavoidable, you're trotting in the snow. Seems you're frozen in the past, time to let it go.
Oh my goodness, okay.
When obstacles in front of me I decimate. With my queen I shall honor our wedding pledge. But there's a nightmare gripping to my soul's edge. When I shout it's apparent that you're getting wrecked. Hellbound since I'm harboring more sin than jacked. With dying rage running deeper than my blade cuts. I'll go berserk till you're spilling out your bloody guts.
Slow and steady was the race. You best be ready to imitate me in your base. Like a ninja in the wild, this is art when I countercross. Static shield, turtle stance, that's a shell shot. My jungle presence has some double.
Oh, okay.
Your disbelief when I appear makes you take a pause. Nobody else could do us great when I tower God. There's not a match that could get rocky with this tiger's eye. I'm barely bearing my fangs with barren embarrassed forbearing the spirit's effect. The frail bitch is sure to shatter my fallen bear trap.
Okay, talk nice to me. Hold on. He knows how to go.
The spirit king causing damage to a high degree. The firebird street fighter call me Blazekin. And God ears here to open heaven's gates again.
Welcome to the tribe where I am the king, asserting my dominance with everything. Together we fight in the Cool Kids Club, destroying and thrashing the sniveling cubs. War is upon us, the picture is grisly. Our chance of survival is say 50-50. I live without fear, I fight without truce. The thunder is surging, I'm letting it loose.
There's no chance to survive, you should rethink this war. Pretty soon I'll make a meal from your dumb boar.
I'll trample you to dust once you're in my path. Time for a shower and it's gonna be a bloodbath.
I fear nothing, there's no limits to where I'll go. All you're leading is a pack of dogs, Balto.
I'll shatter you like glass. Breaking news reports. A hail of flailing from my weapon to your broken corpse.
Gregis Esquire, I'm a man of great class. Bursting with excitement, I'm a real ballerina. I'm arousing to here, and we can't fail. When my cast sets a blast, run you all in air. An inquenchable thirst is
Oh my goodness.
Nothing you ask makes I'm drinking while infuriated. Nasty bread when my whole body uses violence. We'll never see buddy, I stand in Long Island.
I'm on the track, the front's where you
I
find me.
love
So move
every
back
bit of
for my
that.
lines, stand behind me. With every snack, the basic attack, slinging stacks and concussive blows. Crack, that's a busted nose, backed by a bunch of pros. We're leaving kids in awe, and I'm about to trim the nails off the winner's claw. Heavy on the riff, the opposition never thaw. Whole beast and ball bitch, better back. We breaking jaws.
There it is
bring the boys,
again.
so when the team's in position, pound a rift, glacial fissure. Appeal for the queen, well, Grog makes the keg play. Johnny Bravo torso, but never skip like day. Heart of the team, when presence unmistakable is Big Bruce Willis, die hard, unbreakable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's in the house. Leave nothing behind. Ragnarok comes for all in my path. Stand up and face this warrior's wrath. My axes of fury and mighty like Thor. Winter kills on the field, hear my drums of war. Searching from the battle to the brim with berserker rage.
This
You're
is
unable
what I
to
was
escape
waiting
once I've
for.
got a fade. My power's unmatched, striking like a bolt of lightning. Fear none, slay all, the code of a Viking.
We've come to throw down the iceborne gauntlet. See me charging at you, no way you can stop it. We are the roar of Freljord's true law. All run at the sight of the winter's claw. And while you toil the land that you seek to harrow, my brave and devoted soldiers run past your pitiful arrows. We are willing to usher freedom at any
Okay.
cost. We offer glory you can see beyond the permafrost. Liberty is ours to deliver. Like hidden arrows, their enemies will quiver. Our claws will slash them to ribbons. In our order, none are forgiven. We're the sound that pierces the silence. We shall not be marked by defiance. We approach, the cowards are running. An avalanche in winter is coming. You seem to treat our customs like a memory, but I know well my successor shall remember me.
You're but an obstacle, barring revolution. A relic of the past, seeking not a true solution.
Archaic I may be, but freedom must be earned, and we shall overcome oppression while justice served.
No compromise can be had between two fierce blizzards. The battle rages on in this war of two sisters.
No. 3. Enclosed within the earth, hiding beneath the snow. My ancient plan unfurls within the frozen tomb. They hear my arctic call, so cold and yet we burn. My hour is at hand. It's time for my return. Years gone and we slept through the silence, gripped tight by the darkness that blinds us. They fear me, the Shiva-like diva. They perceive us to be a league of legends, and they call out.
I just got caught in a little trance there.
With the might of the king who governs the
Not even gonna lie.
For the weak who break, so who are fighting us? I'm scattering your shards in the winds of the diamond dust.
Oh, that ending caught me off guard. Oh man. Ooh, who did that voice at the end? Anti-River off. Okay, I'm not surprised there. I'm gonna have to look her up. Oh, I'm gonna have to look her up. Oh, hang on. She has something special. She has something that gave me literal goosebumps just listening to the words she was saying. I got caught in a trance there. First off, as always, except for the last one because I was on a time crunch there, roll call. We have Nikki Taylor as Ash. If I remember correctly, she's the one that I really liked that did Vi. And I really liked what she did here with Ash too, so happy to see that that wasn't just potentially a one-time thing with her. We got the guy, Anti-Rivet. That's just his name now, the guy. Anytime that I hear Anti-Rivet pop on one of these songs, I may recognize it's him, I may not, because he is quite versatile with his voice and everything. But he just hits that sweet spot for me. Like, yes, this is more of a rap for sure, but at the same time, he hits like it's a weird mix between rap and a voice that's more fitting to metal and even a little bit of the screamo vibe. And it still works within a rap song. How he pulls it off, I don't know, but it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. But Anti-Rivet as Tryndamere, Rob as Uter. Rob, okay, he's a guy that again I kind of keep a lookout for. I think this is the third one that he's been in. I can't remember for sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say this is the third one I've seen Rob in. And I've liked what I've heard so far. So definitely enjoying this. Anti-Rivet, obviously, also definitely enjoying. I think he's been in 3 as well. But Anti-Rivet has also had a lot of different characters throughout all of these. We have Joseph Falconshield again. I butchered the hell out of trying to say that last name because I was talking too fast. As Volibear, Anti-Rivet again as Gragas, Badministrator as Braum. I want to say this is his second one that he's been in, and I'm liking him so far. Anti-Rivet for the third time now as Olaf. I knew it was him for Olaf. I knew for sure it was him for Olaf. Sejuani, done by Lily Pichu. I have to admit, out of what I've heard so far from Lily Pichu out of the This Is War series, this is probably my favorite. And then Elspeth Eastman as Lysandra. I know before I was saying if this is as good as I think it is, it's going to be a 9. Let's go ahead and break everything down. Nikki Taylor and Lily Pichu going back and forth with the Ash versus Sejuani. Oh my god, you want to talk about beautiful. And on top of that, it's a little bit of writer's play almost. It's not really song or anything like that. It's how it was written to make it work. You saw Nikki Taylor kick in right at the beginning for Ash, and Sejuani does pop in earlier on than her verse to go ahead and do the back and forth between her and Ash. But you don't actually see her verse until right there at the end. And then it's a battle between the two again. And then Elspeth comes into the mix as Lysandra and just absolutely wrecks fucking house. Oh my goodness. No offense to Nikki Taylor or Lily Pichu. I just didn't see Elspeth Eastman coming out of nowhere like that and having that amazing of a verse. It was so perfect. It flowed so well with the entire story that was being told. You got to know quite a good amount actually if you don't know the characters from each of them and kind of a little bit of a motivation, a little bit of how they play really in some ways. Uh Kind of like the fling comment and everything. So it's great to see all of that really popping in here. And yeah, yeah. The play that everybody had together, it felt very nice and cohesive. Anti-Rivet, obviously he did amazing job with all of his. Everybody did an amazing job with all of theirs. The back and forth between Nikki Taylor and Lily Pichu, Elspeth Eastman coming in out of fucking far right field, hitting me with an RKO out of nowhere vocally. This just has so much going for it. I cannot do it justice without making this the second 9.0. It's not exactly what I was thinking it was going to be going into it, but with that being said, it was still an absolutely amazing song. I loved every minute of it, and oh my, we're halfway through. I cannot. I keep saying this every time, but it's true. I cannot wait to see what the next one brings. But until then, thank you all so much for coming on by. Please, if you are not, go check out Falconshield, and I will see you all in the next video.